It's a Wonderful Life is here in the studio. A live radio play at Lakewood Playhouse. Please join me for the first time on the comfy couch, welcoming Joseph C. Walsh. You are the producing artistic director at Lakewood Playhouse. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
God, I can't believe it's taken this long.
Well, we're delighted to be here.
It's time. It's
yes,
past
it's
time. It is.
Thank you.
This beautiful woman, Marie, pronounce your last name for our...
Turnland.
Turnland, there it is.
There it is.
You are playing Freddie, and in the play at Lakewood Playhouse. How many years have I known of your greatness?
You're so sweet. It's been a long time, but not long enough at the same
I'm
time.
going to say probably 15
Easily,
years.
easily.
Do you not age? No.
Oh, neither do you.
Gee
We're in the
whiz.
theater.
We are, that's right. We don't age. That's right. It is so good to see you.
Thank you,
Oh
thank
my
you.
gosh.
Thrilled to
And
be here.
This sweet man who rounds out the comfy couch, Mr. Evan Collier, you are portraying Mr. George Bailey in Lakewood Playhouse. Welcome to the comfy couch
Thank you
as
for having us.
well. All right, so this show is beloved. It is, I mean, nothing says the holidays like Lakewood Playhouse, and of course, Home for the Holidays, but also just George Bailey and It's a Wonderful Life. Why did we pick this, Joseph? Because there's many things that we can pick now.
Absolutely.
Why this?
Yeah, this is my first season programming at Lakewood Playhouse.
There
I've been
it
here
is.
just over a year.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really important for us to lean into our mission, which is building community through theater. So all 5 shows this season have the theme of community, building community, and what it means to grow together. And so for this show, it was really important to recognize the history of Lakewood Playhouse, to recognize our patrons, to recognize past audiences, the people who have stuck with us through the good times and the bad.
Yes.
And I know there's been a rich history of radio shows.
Yes.
Right? So I wanted to do something to honor that history by producing It's a Wonderful Life. And I also wanted a new take on it, right? So we're honoring the past, the present, and the future.
There it is.
And I thought it was so beautiful. So many friends. People walk into the Playhouse strangers, they leave as friends.
They do.
Right? And the line from the show, George, no man is a failure who has friends, really stuck out to me. And I thought this would be the perfect thing to celebrate community and bring us together and welcome new friends into the building during the holiday season.
Absolutely. Well said. So Marie and Evan, and Marie first, what made you want to get involved with this production in particular?
2 big parts.
Yeah.
First of all, I love doing radio drama because it brings a freshness. And in fact, as an actor, it's the only time you will have people come into the theater and they'll just sit down and close their eyes. And you're happy about that.
And you love it.
Because they just want to hear, you know? And so it's bringing something that's completely unique. You're acting, and yet you recognize you're also just adding a richness of a whole different audio character to it. So
And
that
you
was
have,
for me.
I've had the joy of standing next to you when you say lines and also when you sing, and it's a gift, let me tell you. For you, Evan, what was it about this that made you want to give away weeks of your life, weekend, no spare time, and eating bad food at 2 in the morning? Why did you do this?
For me, you know, I've got to thank Joe here. He gave me the push. I've been out of the theater scene for quite a while. And so this is my first production back in probably like a decade. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting to be there. You know, we got a great cast, great ensemble, great producers. So we're really looking forward to it.
When you think about what's unique about this production, we've got, Evan, we've got the radio element, we've got Lakewood Playhouse, which into itself is such a brilliant legacy. But what was it for you that made you go, yeah, I'm doing this?
Well, I think that mainly the story. You know, I mean, the movie's a classic, right? You know, it's a staple of the holidays. So, you know, I've grown up watching it, you know, hearing certain lines. But for me, you know, I think it's like Joe said, it's a timeless classic. It has parallels that resonate very strongly with what's going on in our current life and our, you know, our current culture and society. So I feel like, you know, to be a part of that legacy, you know, to bring my take to it and honor its legacy as best as I could. You know, it's exciting. for me
Absolutely.
to be a part of this process.
I love that. So I want to stay with you, Evan, and then I want to go to you, Marie. I know that there is a difference here, or maybe there is, of the film version versus the play version. So, Evan, how are they similar in terms of what we're going to see when we buy our ticket and sit down and close our eyes?
Well, I think that the main similarities is, obviously the story, the plot's the same. Most of the dialogue is pretty much the same. But in terms of how we're putting it on, it's a live radio play, so there will be sound effects that are live on the stage.
I love that.
Not piped in or, through like music or anything like that. So it's all done by our great Foley artist. So that's something that's we're all excited and looking forward to. So, yeah.
All right. So, and then, there's our Marie right there. Was that Joe Grant I also saw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the cast as well.
We love Joe Grant.
yes.
He will
He's
always
wonderful.
be
Yeah, he's
Atticus
marvelous.
to me. He
Marvelous.
is incredible.
Yep.
Well, so Marie, now that Evan kind of gave us how they're similar, how are they different? So we're not shocked when something doesn't happen like it did on television.
Well, there's an added element because it's not just the characters, but you're seeing actors playing characters. So there's an added
It's a
depth of
matrix.
creativity, absolutely. But you hear the lines that we've heard all the time, which can become so familiar we don't hear them anymore. When you see someone doing it differently, it's the same line, but you go, oh, you wake up because it's a different voice, it's a different take. And so the dynamics bring the story to life, I think, in a very unique way.
Okay, so now I'm going to focus on the two of you. Could you give us a little bit of what we're going to see when we buy our ticket and are looking at our family and we're sitting there? And I'll let you introduce us to It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, I play Jake Lawrence, who's playing George Bailey. So that's very interesting. It's kind of the Russian doll situation where it's a thing within a thing.
Yes.
So that's a unique take on this experience. In terms of our lines, we don't want to give away the store here too soon. You guys are in for a treat, definitely, with the ensemble being basically on the stage the whole time. We also perform in a round, which is unique.
Yes.
So that'll be interesting. So I'll let Marie.
All right, Marie, take it away.
I play a variety of different roles, obviously, as part of the ensemble. But probably my favorite role is Freddie Fillmore. She's the host. And welcome everyone to WBFR's Playhouse of the Air. And so she's extremely flamboyant and just has so much fun introducing all these marvelous characters that are coming from all over the place. So,
I love that.
But then from there, I'm also playing, Uncle Billy. So, you'll hear multiple voices.
Uncle Billy's my favorite, I have to
Multiple
say.
voices from Marie this trip. And I play
It's
an
delightful.
Italian. So, I get to have a lot of fun.
Well, this so reminds me of one of my favorite plays of Noises Off, where you get to see what's going on in the faces and the dropping of things, and it's fun to have a seat with you while you're creating that character that we're watching.
Exactly.
I love that. All right, last few minutes here. Let's talk about who we need to thank here, Mr.
Yes.
Joseph. Who do we need to thank?
This amazing cast.
Yes.
First and foremost, our director, Brittany D. Henderson, who's at work today, so couldn't be with us.
We love Brittany.
We love Brittany.
We do.
The patrons of the Playhouse.
Definitely.
Right, we're in the middle of
they're
our
really
annual
lovely. Yep.
campaign as well, so our donors.
give.
Yes,
Give.
Yes,
We're up
yes,
to
please.
about $92,000 of $150,000 goal.
Wow.
So we're
Yes.
really excited about that.
Yes.
It's been a really amazing time. Our wonderful board of directors, the city of Lakewood. We have an amazing lodging tax grant that we get. That without that, none of it would be possible. And the staff. We have the most wonderful staff. Brooke, Luke, and Claudia, who just, there's four of us really who are the kind of core team who keep the place running, and it is a joy to go to work with these human beings every day.
Oh, I love
And then we add, 10 to 12 amazing guest artists who come in, and so they bring such joy and energy into the space that it's just really, it's really amazing. It's cultivating change and joy and the
It's
holiday
contagious.
season.
Yes.
So buy your ticket and
Yes.
have a seat for
Yes.
It's a Wonderful Life. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
us.
Thank you
More
so
than
much.
welcome. Thank you. Metro Parks is trying to take over the Comfort Cafe, but they have some ideas they're going to share with us about holiday activities. So you don't want to miss that. We'll be right back after this quick break.